That is how we may start now.
Distinguished dignitaries on the virtual dais, Professor Anil Sahasrabudhe, Chairman, All India Council for Technical Education, and the chief guest of this inaugural session, Professor M.P. Punia, Vice Chairman, All India Council for Technical Education, Professor Rajiv Kumar, Member Secretary of Dr. Viswajit Saha, Director, Central Board of Secondary Education, Professor Rajiv Tripathi, Sir, Director, Motilal Nehru National Institute of Technology, Allahabad, Uttar Pradesh, Dr. Nemal Kumar, Principal, Gaya College of Engineering, Dr. Vijayam, Principal, Government College of Engineering, Thanjavur, Tamil Nadu, Dr. V. Santi Madam, Principal, Government College of Engineering, Sri Rangam, Tamil Nadu, Dr. P. Ravichandran, Principal, St. Joseph Institute of Technology, OMR, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, Dr. V. Karthikeyan, Principal, Tyagarajan Polytechnic College, Tamil Nadu, Dr. Ravin Kumar Soni, Director, ATAL Academy, Dr. G.L. Garg, Assistant Director, ATAL Academy, Dr. M.K. Tiwari, all the officials of AICT, all the coordinators and participants of 7 ATAL faculty development programs starting today, faculty members and students of all the participating institutions, teachers of Central Board of Secondary Education, member from press and media, and all other attendees of this program. Very good morning to all of you. We welcome you all to this program on launch of ATAL Academy Online Faculty Development Program calendar and inaugural of 7 online faculty development programs starting today. And in pandemic situation, which we also as new normal situation, we are able to digitally transform our teaching and learning process in the country. ATAL Academy is playing a pivotal role in the transformation process by providing training and developing faculty members to cope up with the new normal situation. Our experience with ATAL Academy is highly satisfying. Most of the time, it appears that the team members of ATAL Academy works on 24/7 basis. They also make extensive use of technology with the excellent team coordination, which supports timely approval and smooth conduct of faculty development program. We have received excellent feedback from almost all the participants about the faculty development program conducted under academic and ATAL Academy banner. One of the participants mentioned that, under quotes I must mention, that in online mode of ATAL program, all the time it appears that we are participating from front desk in a classroom situation. All other participants, of course, endorse this same idea about, and similar many more comments we have received, which are highly encouraging about the program. And for all the coordinators who are organizing this program and ATAL Academy as a whole, we create WhatsApp group of participants, and this converts the 5 days training program into maybe more than 5 months training program. The ATAL programs organized in the month of April 2020. Till date, we have observed that fruitful academic discussion is going on the WhatsApp group we have created. Dr. Tony is a very hardworking and dynamic person, continuously working for success of ATAL Academy and organizing faculty development program. He is director of ATAL Academy AICT. To start the program, I would like to request Dr. Soni sir to deliver welcome address and introduce the ATAL Academy Faculty Development Program initiative. Over to you, sir.
Very good morning, everyone present over here. A very visionary, honorable chairman, Professor Anil Sahasrabudhe. Very energetic, our vice chairman, Professor M.P. Punia. Very supportive, member secretary, Professor Rajiv Kumar. Highly energetic, Dr. Viswajit Saha, director CBSE. Honorable Director, MNIT Allahabad, Professor Rajiv Tripathi ji, the head of the institution of rest six institutions where the FDP is going to start, the coordinators of all 7 institutions, Professor Sahu, officers of AICTE, officers of AICTE Training and Learning Academy, media personnel, those who are attached through YouTube, and dear participants. It's my pleasure indeed, and indeed it's my privilege to welcome on my personal behalf, on behalf of AICTE Training and Learning Academy, on behalf of AICTE, to our Honorable Chairman, under whom this AICTE Training and Learning Academy, the concept was laid down 2 years before, but actual functioning started one and a half year before, that is February 19. Sir, in 1.5 year journey, we started the program in February 19 with 5 programs, and now almost 500 programs are going to be launched. So almost leap of 100 times. We are highly thankful to you, sir. Welcome here in this mega launch of online FDP calendar, as well as inauguration of 7 online FDP. I welcome highly dynamic Vice Chairman, Professor MP Punia. Under his direction, he directs in such a way, in every proposal, he put like a self-guided cryogenic engine. And once the proposal gone through, it is like a self-guided missile and automatically reach to its objective, its aim. Lakshya ki or pahunchta hai. I welcome Professor Rajiv Kumar, our Honorable Member Secretary, with highly supported the minute observations. We are able to handle all these activities. Welcome Dr. Vishnu Saha, Director CBSE. And after this launch, as I discussed with Professor Saha, that CBSE will be on board and their teachers will also be taking training under the AICTE Training and Learning Academy. I welcome Professor Tripathi. It's very dynamic, and in the morning he was telling, like ATAL Academy, we are also ATAL. Thank you, sir, for joining and welcome over here. I welcome one and all coordinators, all head of institution. I'm not able to name, and welcome one and all. So today we are going to start 7 programs here over here. The one FDP, which is on online teaching and learning technologies. This is out of set of 8 such online FDP. The second is in series. First is already conducted last week, and 6 other are going to start. This online teaching and learning technologies title FDP is going to start from MNIT Allahabad. Professor Sahu will be coordinating, who is anchored today, and rest one is starting on sustainability engineering, that is from Gaya College of Engineering, Bihar, and rest 5 are from Tamil Nadu. I'm delighted and thankful to congratulations to all 5 colleges from Tamil Nadu. They are first. They chose to start their FDP first, and therefore the 5 FDPs are going to start from Tamil Nadu, one from UP and one from Bihar. All these 7 institutions enrolled 200 faculty, 200 participants, except one, that is MNIT Allahabad. They enrolled more than 200, around 245. Before this set of FDP, which is going to start today, we already started once with your directions. 84 such online FDP has already been conducted across the country, and response was very good, and that is the reason we scaled the FDP. And now, after conduction of 84, we started a series of 8 FDP, and thereafter now approximately 461, and precisely 8 more have given the consent. So maybe 470 FDP will be starting from today onward. Before the pandemic, sir, we conducted face-to-face 185 FDP, and around 9,828 participants have already benefited out of that. And these FDP were conducted on 9 thrust areas only. These 9 thrust areas, which are very crucial to the country, very crucial to the development of the country: artificial intelligence, IoT, data science, blockchain, cybersecurity, AR, VR, robotics, quantum computing, 3D printing and design. But from this year, AICT decided to conduct FDP in other emerging technologies also. And that is the reason now many more emerging technologies, emerging areas have been added into these FDP domain. So out of 467, when we were planning it, it was 461. Now it is 467 FDPs, which are going to be launched today by our Honorable the Chairman. We can see here the regional office-wise and the camp office-wise, the number of FDPs. Chennai is leading. They had around 1,200 proposals from that region, and therefore the maximum number is there in that region. Sir, now it is unbelievable, which I'm going to tell here. We are going to complete all these 467 FDPs, including 18 series, other 18 series, in next just 105 days, up to November, August, September, October, and November. These next 105 days, we are going to complete the entire 467 FDPs. I have listed over here, sir, what are the days where more number of FDPs are there. So this is the date, 21st of September, where 65 FDP will run concurrently and 13,000 participants will participate simultaneously. It's unbelievable. 65 FDP will run across the country in top institution of the country. In fact, then 23rd November, 42, and so on. I'm able to see only next week, next Monday, 23 FDP will start. That is 24th of August. 23 FDP will start simultaneously. So this is the number. If I take an average on 105 days, almost 4 FDP every day is going to start. And all FDPs are going to start either on Monday or Tuesday. And therefore, almost on an average, 30 FDP will start every Monday. That is on average. Sometime it is 14, sometime it is 23, sometime it is 65. Sir, I just want to share that the number of FDPs in different areas, as I mentioned, that some more areas are mentioned, and the core areas here: engineering, maximum 228, some thrust areas, 9 thrust areas, 159. Life skill management have been added, management, some others are there, art and craft, and media, design and media. Sir, I'm emotional. In fact, yesterday, हमारे प्रिय नेता लेट श्री अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी की पुण्यतिथि थी, और इसलिए मैं अंत में उनके ही द्वारा रचित कुछ लाइनें आपके सामने बोलना चाहूंगा, जो बहुत ही रिलेवेंट है, आज के दिन बहुत ही रिलेवेंट है। आओ फिर से दिया जलाएं, भरी दोपहरी में अंधियारा, सूरज परछाई से हारा, अंतरतम का नेह निचोड़े, बुझी हुई बाती सुलगाएं, आओ फिर से दिया जलाएं। और जब हम कह रहे हैं आओ फिर से दिया जलाएं, मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा कि देश के सारे उच्च संस्थान हमसे मिल करके और ये अटल एकेडमी के द्वारा रन किए जा रहे FDP रन कर रहे हैं। आपके सहयोग से ही ये सारा कुछ हो रहा है। मैं नतमस्तक हूँ हमारे ऑनरेबल चेयरमैन का, जिन्होंने डायरेक्शन और अप्रूवल राउंड द क्लॉक, जैसे डॉक्टर साहू कह रहे थे, अटल एकेडमी के ऑफिस से राउंड द क्लॉक काम करते हैं। हम प्रेरणा लेते हैं हमारे चेयरमैन साहब से, कभी कभी 1:30 बजे रात में, कभी सुबह 6 बजे, और पूरे दिन तो हमें अप्रूवल और डायरेक्शन मिलता रहता है। नतमस्तक हूँ मैं अपने वाइस चेयरमैन और मेंबर सेक्रेटरी का डायरेक्शन और सपोर्ट के लिए। थैंक यू सो मच। आप सभी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। वेलकम। जय हिंद।
Thank you very much, Dr. Soni sir. Excellent things you have mentioned about the ATAL Academy. At the same time, the quote you have mentioned from our honorable previous Prime Minister on Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. Thank you very much for that. Now I wish to request Dr. Karthikeyan, Principal, Thanjavur Polytechnic, Thiagarajan Polytechnic College, Tamil Nadu, to say a few words. Over to you, Professor Karthikeyan.
Yeah, very good morning, sir. And respected Chairman AACT and respected Vice Chairman AACT and Directors, Member Secretary and AACT officials. And let me thank AACT for organizing this role of augmented reality and virtual reality engineering education for selecting our polytechnic through ATAL Academy. And I have to appreciate the chairman of AACT for organizing nearly about 500 courses on FDP through online. And really, now it is 200 participants are attending this course. And I have to thank our coordinator, Major Senthil Kumar, for organizing this course. But I am given a little bit feedback about the online courses, what we are conducting to faculty and the students. When we conduct the courses, when we conduct the classes face to face, and we will get some 10 or 15% absent, the students, maybe we will get 85% to 90%. But when we organize the courses through online for the students, especially the students, now we are getting 98%. So that is why these online courses, I think it is catching point by the students, and it is most likely by the students as well as the faculty. So I think these kind of courses will create a lot of insights about the technology engineering to the faculty members. So once again, on behalf of the management and our group, Sona Group of Institution of Tyagaraja Polytechnic, we thank the Honorable the Chairman AICT for giving the opportunity to us for organizing the course and organizing many more courses through FDP, through online. Thank you very much, sir. God bless.
Very much for your speech. Now I would like to request Dr. Ravi Chandran, Principal St. Joseph Institute of Technology, OMR, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, for his address. Over to you, Professor Chandran.
Good morning to all. Honorable Chairman, sir, respected Vice Chairman, Director, CBSE, Member Secretary, and other dignitaries, participants, and my dear colleagues. So on behalf of our St. Joseph Institute of Technology and St. Joseph Group of Institutions Management, on my own behalf, we are very much grateful to you, sir, and thanks to AST for providing us an opportunity to our college to conduct 5 days online ATAL sponsored FDP on sensor technology for our ECE department. It's a great pleasure to give an introduction about our college and the outline of 5 days online ATAL sponsored FDP on sensors and its application in navigation systems in marine and defense environment. Our college has started in the year 2011 with 5 UG programs: ECE, CSE, EEE, Mechanical, and IT, and has best infrastructure, including auditorium and 6 conference halls, administrative block with total area of 10 lakh square feet, and all our departments are well-equipped laboratories with all latest equipments. Within 6 years of our college opening, we got accreditation 3 years for all our 5 departments from 2017 to 2020, and got renewal 3 more years up to 2023. Our EC department is having 8 societies under IEEE, IETE, and ISTE professional chapters. During this pandemic time, our college organized more than 30 online webinars in the latest topics with renowned international speakers from abroad, industrialists, and well-known professors from all over India for the benefit of all faculty, students from all professional colleges in India and abroad with free registration. Our students are well trained in placement and training cell. From first semester to seventh semester, they are placed well in various top companies all over India. Last year, more than 250 companies visited to our campus for recruitment of our students, and 80% of the eligible students got placement. Coming to the topic sensor technology, sensors are the enabling technology applicable to a wide spectrum of users. The main objective of this course is to provide in-depth knowledge in the field of sensors for navigation and other applications, thereby creating pathway for research and technology. We have received very good response from the faculty and research scholars all over India. The total number of registered participants received 523, but as per norms, we are able to select only 200 participants, and 14 sessions are arranged for 5 days with the well-known 10 speakers from great scientists, industrialists, professors. I have now few, the scientist Dr. Rajshekhar, Dr. Tata Sudhakar, group heads from National Institute of Ocean Technology, Chennai, and senior engineers, Mr. Suresh Kumar, Mr. Praveen Ashok from Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Hyderabad, Pune, and scientist Dr. Lalit Singh from NPCL, Bar, and Professor Priyadarshini from Military College of Electronics and Mechanical Engineering, Department, Hyderabad, and well-known industries from Arrowbat Company, Mr. Madan Dhanushkodi and Mr. Vijay Rajan, and from Norway, we have Dr. Krishna Kumar Krishna, Product Advisory EMS, also is going to address to the participants. We are handling these 14 sessions in different topics in sensor technology in marine and defense environment. I'm very sure, I'm confident, and all the participants will get the benefit from this program. My sincere thanks and gratitude to all participants and our ATAL Academy for giving us an opportunity to conduct 5 days ATAL sponsored online FDP to our college. I once again thank you one and all present here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Ravichandran, for your institute introduction and the program introduction. Now I wish to request Dr. V.M. Santi Madam, Principal, Government College of Engineering, Sri Rangam, Tamil Nadu, for her speech. Over to you, Madam.
Thank you, sir. Respected Chief Guest, Professor Anil Sagastrabudhe, Chairman AACTE, dignitaries, Professor F.P. Punia, Vice Chairman AACTE, Professor Rajiv Kumar, Member Secretary, AACTE, Dr. Ravinder Kumar Soni, Director AACTE, Dr. Biswajit Saha, Director Training and Skill Education CBSE, heads of the institutions, coordinators of FDP, all attendees, ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings and very good morning to all of you. It is indeed a great privilege given to me to represent Government College of Engineering, Srirangam, Trichy. To say about our institute is a young budding government engineering college located at Trichy, which is rising to the present scenario on the online teaching. Our college was started in 2013 with 5 branches: civil mechanical, electrical and electronics and communication, and computer science and engineering. We really need encouragement and nourishment to rise up to these occasions. Most of the staff members are relatively new, and in this extraordinary situation, face-to-face FDPs are very difficult. But we have to update and move on. The virtual platforms are the need of the hour. So at this juncture, I wholeheartedly express my sincere thanks to AACTE ATAL Academy for giving us an opportunity to conduct the online training program on trends and issues in control system analysis and design, starting from 17/8/2020 up to 21/8/2020. At this point, I'd like to thank our Commissioner of Technical Education, Sri K. Vivekanandan, Directorate of Technical Education, Tamil Nadu, for supporting us in all our efforts. And from Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, Dr. C. Shanti, Professor and Head, ECE Department, and Dr. T.S. Murugesh, Associate Professor, ECE, coordinating the program. They have taken much pains to take this topic, and in this emerging technology, I wish them all success for this FDP. This emerging technology, control engineering, has applications to virtually all branches of engineering. Yet it is independent of any particular technology. A control system manages, commands, directs, or regulates the behavior of other devices using control loops. So it can range from a very small single home heating controller using a thermostat like a boiler, or up to a big one like a domestic boiler, all coming under controlling processes. Some examples are refrigerator, air conditioner, geyser, automatic iron. All these are control systems. So in industrial things, what is in technical words, the control goal is to make a plant stable that will operate in a predictable way by regulating the error bounded within a tolerable band, which will ultimately lead to safety for users and environment, also to reliability for the operators and profitability for the stakeholders. While stable operation is always needed, performance usually must be continuously improved, from which many systems will mean faster and faster and also more and more precise. So the evolution is closely related to evolution of the technology of sensors and actuators. New control disciplines, new developments in the technologies will fertilize quite new control application fields. Nature is actually non-linear, and the designer must be acquainted with the basic techniques available for considering. So at this point, as we progress, the opportunities to apply these control systems are exploding. New developments are increasingly giving information-rich world, and we require a significant expansion of basic tools. Bearing all these in mind, this FDP has been aimed to provide a renewed vision of future challenges and opportunities in the field to ensure continued progress in the areas of importance to the industry, defense, and research base. The main aim is to raise the overall visibility of the research and control, highlight the importance and indicate some of the key points. The prospects after this FDP, we sincerely feel will be the participants' imagination would have been stimulated and their vistas would have been expanded. We are actually willing to conduct more programs consistently. At this point, I request AICTE to approve more programs to our college, Government College of Engineering, Srirangam, Trichy. I once again thank you for this wonderful opportunity of being invited here and for presenting this address as principal of this institution. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your introduction of the program you are organizing. Now, I wish to request Dr. R. Vijayan, Principal, Government College of Engineering, Thanjavur, Tamil Nadu, to say a few words. Over to you, Professor.
Thank you, sir. A pleasant morning to the respected chairman and all other panelists in the inaugural section of this series of FDPs. On behalf of the Government College of Engineering, Thanjavur, which is one of the 10 government engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu under the control of Directorate of Technical Education, Tamil Nadu, I thank the ATAL Academy for taking such a great initiative in conducting a series of FDPs in these tough times. We teachers are responsible for producing graduates who are competent, employable, and having research attitude. Also, we must see that a good number of students are becoming entrepreneurs. We have to encourage them and give necessary inputs. These objectives are possible only if we teachers are well prepared and updated with the current technologies. I'm sure such FDPs will help them to improve their potency and they will fulfill these objectives. I'm also grateful to the ATAL Academy for sanctioning an FDP titled Novel Materials to our Government College of Engineering, Thanjavur. The coordinator of this program, Professor Shanmuga Priya, Head of Science and Humanities Department, has been able to arrange an excellent team of resource persons who are experienced academicians and very good researchers. Also, scientists from research institutes like Central Electrochemical Research Institute are also handling a couple of sessions. We have successfully conducted an FDP on quantum computing during the first week of June, sponsored by the ATAL Academy. And in this time, I wish to convey the message from our Director of Technical Education, Shri K. Vivekanandan IAS, who has conveyed his best wishes for the successful conduct of this FDP. I'm sure the teaching fraternity will greatly be beneficial by these FDPs. Thank you once again for the great opportunity given to Government College of Engineering, Thanjavur, for conducting an FDP novel on novel materials. Thank you very much, sir. Have a great day. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vijayan, for introducing the program you're organizing. So now I wish to request Dr. Nirmal Kumar, Principal, Gaya College of Engineering, Gaya, to present his speech. Over to you, Professor Kumar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving an opportunity to Gaya College of Engineering, Gaya, and sanctioning of the project. I am very much thankful to you. First of all, I would like to welcome Professor Anil D. Sahasrabudhe, Chairman of AICT, who is generous towards Gaya College of Engineering. Professor M.P. Punia, Vice Chairman, Rajiv Kumar, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, Member Secretary, and Dr. Vishwajit Saha, Director, CBSE, and other dignitaries like Dr. Soni, Dr. Ravi Chandran, Joseph Institute, and Dr. Rajiv Tripathi, Director, NIT, Allahabad, Dr. M.K. Tiwari, Regional Officers from the Kanpur, and really we are delightful to see the activities of ATAL Academy, AICT Training and Learning Academy, and which is a recent phenomena during period of pandemic. And we are very thankful to you, sir. In this pandemic situations, you have created a ATAL Academy for teaching and learning and for effective delivery of all the knowledge from the remote area to this rural area. We are actually in a rural area, sir. We are providing affordable educations to the rural poor of Bihar. Bihar is a poor state where all economic indicators are very poor, and therefore I have applied this to get benefit related with this topic. Topic is very hot and it is a buzzword at the international global level. It is a important issue for the policymakers and researchers and innovators and the students. And lot of things are going on at the front of innovations. Basically, I am professor of civil engineering, and therefore I am focused towards the sustainable constructions and sustainable affordable materials, particularly in the civil engineering, for creating a sustainable recycling materials, reuse of the materials, biodegradable materials, and we have to increase the life cycle of the constructed structures, and we should not compromise the quality, and maintenance should be, and it should be, a structure should be constructed on parameters of strength, durability, and sustainability in the long term. And I have also applied, this institution has also applied for modernizations and removal of obsolescence under a scheme known as MODRAPS for the rural areas, and that is pending before the AICT. I hope the AICT will be generous to sanction our two projects which has been submitted to AICT, and we are hoping that we would very soon get approval of that. And the topic of discussions under this FDP is very important, sir. Control systems and noble materials, blockchain technology, and sensor technology, augmented and virtual reality. It is very much important for all of us, and technology is changing very fast, and we have to move with the moving technology. And world is awaiting us at the front. Otherwise, we can't survive in the global scenario. And this initiative taken by AICT is very much appreciable. And again, I am thankful to you, sir. And this opportunity, this platform provided to us is very important to sensitize our faculty members, our students, and field engineers about the word sustainable technology and sustainable materials. And with all these, I am again very much thankful to all of you, sir, for organizing this type of FDP. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you again.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nirmal. Thank you very much, Dr. Nirmal Kumar, for introducing the program you're organizing in the Institute about. So being in a rural area is no more a limitation now. So all of us are making use of technology extensively, and irrespective of whether it is rural, urban, or suburban, so no difference between them. Now, we have with us Professor Rajiv Tripathi, who is a great visionary leader and contributed substantially in developing higher education and technical education. He is Director, Motilal Nehru National Institute of Technology, Allahabad, Uttar Pradesh. Sir, may I request you for your valuable words, please?
Sir, your microphone is muted. Sir, kindly unmute your microphone. I request. Sir, there is a possibility दो जगह login होगा room में. I request to unmute your microphone. Again muted. Sir, YouTube has to stop. It is login actually twice. Thank you for cooperation, sir.
Is it okay now?
It's okay, sir.
Right.
Sir, there is a possibility that YouTube may be on or it may be logged twice.
Nothing is on.
Possibly you have logged in twice. So would you like to re-enter into it? Close the screen, at least one screen if you have. Possibly there are two screens on.
Sir, you may try it now. Itself, the microphone is off because muted from admin.
So I'll continue this session. Professor Rajiv Kumar will join later. So sorry for this interruption. We'll take corrective action. We have with us Biswajit Saha, who is Director, Central Board of Secondary Education, India. He has shown keen interest in the online ATAL Faculty Development Program and requested CBSE teachers to register for relevant ATAL programs. Sir, I wish to request you for your speech. Over to you, sir. Dr. Saha.
Thank you, Professor Shahu. Namaskar, respected Chairman AICT, Vice Chairman AICT, Member Secretary, Director ATAL Academy, and all distinguished panelists, be from Tamil Nadu to UP. So all distinguished professional educationists. It's a great moment for all of us to witness this kind of mega launch, countrywide launch from Northeast to Gujarat or Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and even the CBSE schools who are watching us from abroad. So for all of us, that Industry 4.0, the way it has been conceptualized, the 21st century skills, and of course, the new education policy. Seeing all these policy documents, I think this is a huge step taken by AICT under the leadership of Professor Shahasrubudhe sir. And we are witnessing this. So how to bridge the gap between Industry 4.0 to Education 4.0? I believe this kind of initiative will take us and especially empower our teachers at this stage of pandemic times more and more on technology orientations, especially new technology orientations, foreseeing the manpower requirement in future job market. So I convey from my core of my heart a sincere thanks for inviting me to this stage. And of course, the CBSE schools across the globe are excited to participate in this program, because we strongly believe this kind of new technological course will not only empower the student, also make them ready for future job market. And with this vision, CBSE has already introduced artificial intelligence, design thinking as a part of its core curriculum. Now, more on quantum computing, sensor technology, and all these control and design systems. If our teachers are going to participate in that, then they can translate this into actual classroom situations. And moreover, besides these academic activities, whatever it is there in the school ecosystem, this flavor will bring a new kind of joy in the system. And I strongly believe this is the time when teachers make them capable to for the technical well-being. And of course, at this stage, we are also very much into these faculty development programs, and especially from April to 31st July, we have conducted more than 3 lakh teachers training, and not only limited to Indian experts. We have invited experts from Canada, we have invited experts from Australia, US. Now we have launched a new programs with University of Nottingham, Malaysia campus. And with this AICT's initiative, because this is for the first time, AICT and CBSE together are coming out with a training policy paper. And not only training, the student internships and other initiative of AICT is going to directly benefit the student of CBSE affiliated school. So my humble request to all the eminent faculty members, the head of the institutes, both private and government, that how we can actually gear up to utilize the infrastructure of government engineering college, private engineering college, polytechnic, or technical university in the neighborhood. So we have a model called Hub of Learning. I strongly appeal that this Hub of Learning model can be extended with the neighboring engineering and polytechnic institutes and university, so that first of all, let us try to create a coherence between this education hub. And this education hub, if we can really cater the requirement with respect to the local needs as well as the global need, and this kind of initiatives of AICT, I believe whatever the government of India is envisaging for the future year, I think this is Atmanirbhar Bharat baqaida ho sakta hai if we can come together and work together. School, higher educational institute, university, we have to translate that research idea into the classroom. Then only we can achieve SDG 2030 quite effectively. Thank you once again for inviting me.
Thank you very much, Dr. Saha. We are very happy to learn about the initiative we have taken at CBSE. And also we have presented the new dimension, that is education 4.0, similar to industry 4.0 and digital transformation, of course, the initiative taken by you. Thank you very much. Now I wish to request again Professor Rajiv Tripathi to present his speech. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Professor Sahu. Hope now everything is clear. I'm sorry for that small disturbance. Honorable Chief Guest of this mega inaugural function, AICT Chairman Professor Sahasrabudre, Vice Chairman Professor Punia, Member Secretary Professor Rajiv Kumar, Dr. R.K. Soni, my own colleague Professor Sahu, and Dr. Manoj Tiwari, NRO, heads of other premier institutions who are also starting this ATAL program today, and my dear all participants. Good morning to all of you. At MNIT Allahabad, we are involved in this ATAL program, and we have already conducted 6 ATAL programs for artificial intelligence with very big number of participants from all across the country. One we are starting today, which is on online teaching and learning technologies, and two more are scheduled. Institution as a whole is always active and is participating in all the Government of India initiatives. We have already conducted 34 GYAN programs, and likewise SWAYAM and other Government of India initiatives. This online teaching and learning technology which we have initiated, this is need of the hour, as we all know, and I'm happy to inform everyone that just within period of 3 days we switched immediately from 23rd of March, when the lockdown was declared. From 27th of March, all online activity started in institution, and we conducted online examination. We declared the final year results well in time, and all the examinations were other years were conducted. Results were declared, and now the new session has already started in online mode. Well, teaching and learning technology, online teaching and learning rather, nowadays, it has posed a challenge because of the diversity, because of the digital divide in the country, and because of lack of resources in rural areas. And Government of India is coming up very fast, as has been announced that 6 lakhs villages are being connected with optical fibers, and soon all that connectivity will be there. On the other hand, there is a challenge on teachers also, because I personally feel that one of the very important function of a teacher is to create an interest in the subject at all levels. Either we are talking at junior levels or we are talking at senior levels. If we are not able to create an interest in the subject, the very purpose of our teaching is lost. And with the change in the scenario, the technologies, we need to continuously see that how to create interest in the subject. And because nowadays online material is available in plenty on internet, and gone are the days जब गुरुजी जो भी कुछ लिखा करते थे वही सब कुछ हुआ करता था. आज क्लास में पढ़ाइए तो बच्चा नीचे मोबाइल से गूगल करके देखता है. So we need to see that how effectively and how we can make our presentation interesting. And for that, the research component, innovation component is very important. Unless and until we all are at higher educational institution level, we are involved in active research and innovation, we cannot give the different dimension to the topic which we are teaching in the class. And that's what is the need of the hour. With new education policy, there again the challenge is to train the teachers, and train the teachers at all level, not only at higher education level, at lower level also. And we need to, as a trainer also, we need to be trained how to train the trainers. And that is what we need to see, how to make the things interesting, how to make interesting presentations. And for that, we need to know your audience, we need to plan, we need to prepare, and we need to have the different kinds of presentation technology. And all those aspects in this change dimension, we have tried to cover in coming week on online teaching and learning technologies. I am happy to inform that there are around 577 registered participants were there, and shortlisted were 320, and different resource persons from different IITs, NITs, and other institutions. They are going to deliver, share their experiences. And what we have observed over the period of this pandemic, that online teaching is more effective with the challenge that we need to reach to each and every student. And in this semester, we have also started virtual lab classes, and in many subjects, it is already being conducted, and some of the departments, they are evolving their own system, and more student participation is there. Every student thinks that he is in the on the front bench, so that way interaction becomes more effective. So we have to change it, but that cannot be substituted. To me, that cannot be substituted with the classroom blackboard teaching. So we need to supplement with that classroom blackboard teaching as well. So thank you very much, sir, for providing me this opportunity to be here on this mega inaugural function. And I congratulate all the heads of the institutions for taking active part in this ATAL scheme. And I'm thankful to all the AICT team, Professor Sasmurthy and his team, who is doing day and night and promoting this kind of activity, faculty development program, or ATAL is training the teachers, and more such programs will be required for effective implementation of our new education policy. So I wish all the best for all the institutions who are conducting this program, and I am confident that all the participants, whether they are in control system or online teaching learning, they will be greatly benefited from the deliberations to follow, and I extend my good wishes for grand success. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words. MNIT Allahabad is one of the good example for digital transformation under your leadership, sir. So we are able to transform digitally the entire teaching learning process. Now we have with us Professor Rajiv Kumar, who is a great scientist in the area of computer science and image processing. At the same time, he is a visionary leader. Professor Kumar is Member Secretary, All India Council for Technical Education. I wish to request you, sir, for your words of wisdom. Over to you, Professor Rajiv Kumar, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Sahu. Respected Chairman AICT, Professor Anil D. Sahasrabudhe, Vice Chairman, Professor Punia Tripathi, Director MNIT Allahabad, and Dr. Biswajit, Director CBSE, Director Soni, who is heading AICT's ATAL cell, and his team comprising of Mr. Garg and others. First of all, I congratulate all the institutes for applying and conducting these programs in trust areas, and one from MNIT Jaipur in educational technologies. Now, we were conducting these faculty development programs in trust areas, but then we realized that we have to conduct these faculty development programs in educational technologies, pedagogies, etc. And initially we planned 8 programs, and this is the second program being conducted at MNIT Jaipur today. And this is the area if CBSE and AICT can also collaborate, that the new technologies are emerging, new ways of teaching, whether it is blended learning or flipped learning, they are equally important for higher education as well as school education. So I hope in times to come, CBSE and this technical regulator, higher education regulator, AICT will come close as they have come for conducting this, for attending this faculty development programs in trust areas. So through this faculty development programs, what I think the major achievement, apart from enriching the knowledge of our teachers, that we are able to bridge the gap between the institutions of national importance and other technical institutions. We are able to connect faculty from such institutions to faculty of AICT approved institutions, and also the knowledge base of the Gaya institution, they have expertise in some area. Other institutes from remote areas, they are able to share their knowledge base with other institutions and what they are doing in that area also. So this is a great opportunity for all of us, for Institute of National Importance as well as institutes situated in rural areas. Now, as our national education policy has recently been announced by Honorable Prime Minister and HRM, now there are two major things listed in that national education policy. One is the teachers training, and the another one is the examination reform. So in teachers training, we are enriching our teachers by conducting such faculty development programs in trust areas. And one of the area that is very important, and it is the future technology, is the quantum computing. And in word, the work and this technology is only at the laboratory stage at present. But times to come, it will be commercialized when and as and when it will be commercialized. We have to adopt it like IoT, AI, and others technology. So we are conducting that programs, faculty development programs in quantum computing also. And apart from these faculty development programs, we are conducting faculty development programs in examination reforms also. AICT came out with an examination reform policy. That policy is based on the Bloom's taxonomy. And we are training our teachers how to frame question papers as per the Bloom's taxonomy. Now, before coming out to that taxonomy, our experts, this policy, our experts, those who framed that policy, they examined the examination behavior in various universities and the best of the institutions of the country. And they found that there is some lacuna in the question papers, even our question paper setting. And not only they gave the policy, examination reform policy, but they came out with question banks, model question banks. And that is model question bank is also available on our website. So I request CBSE, Dr. Vishwajit Saha, that we can also collaborate in training the teachers as per the examination reform policy. And that will be a great help as far as primary or secondary education, and in connecting it to the higher education system also. So with all these words, I wish great success of all such courses, 7 courses, those who are being started at different places. I think 4 at Tamil Nadu, 1 at Bihar, 1 at Uttar Pradesh, and various places also, state also. So I wish a great success for all such courses, and in future, our ATAL Academy, because now they are conducting more than 487 courses in this 105 days. It's a great achievement and great challenge to them. But in the core pandemic period, that is in the month of May and June, they conducted almost one faculty development program they started daily. So that was the milestone they have set for themselves. And from AICT, from headquarters side, I assure that you will keep on getting all help as far as this FDP is concerned. With all these words, thank you very much to all the.
Thank you very much, Professor Rajiv Kumar, sir. Words are very much high value for us. You presented about national education policy and examination reform. So we are also working on it, and of course we'll support this initiative of Government of India. Initially, we planned for Professor Punia, MP Punia, Vice Chairman of AICT, to join, but it appears that he could not make it to participate in this program. So now I hand over to Dr. R.K. Soni, sir, for the conduct of upcoming activities of this function Over to you, Dr. Soni.
Thank you, Dr. Sahu. Now the time has come for the mega launch by our Honorable Chairman, AICT, Professor Anili Sasbode. I request Honorable Chairman to kindly launch the FDP calendar 2021 by click of mouse. Honorable Chairman.
Okay, I will be doing it.
The flipbook is also ready. It will continue, sir. I just wanted to say that it will play automatically.
Is it viewable now?
Is it viewable to everyone? Anyone can confirm it?
No.
It's button opened, but remaining thing is not visible.
Not visible, sir.
I think we have to slide it probably. Should I slide?
I think it's a non-sharing mode. I just see that.
Now it is visible.
Yeah. This is the flip book, sir, which is now being played. It will take just a minute only. Which is in the form of calendar. Some more information is there, sir. This is about FDP 2021, and now this is the calendar, sir. Highly thankful to you, Honorable Chairman, for launching this calendar 2021. This is regional-wise list of FDP will be conducting next 105 days.
Yeah, I think that's we will now close it and take off because time is running out. Okay. People can watch it now on the PDF file in the website of AICT.
It is available on the website, sir. So I'll
let them see it later. Now we'll start off because time is already running out.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Honorable Chairman to please bless us, address us. Thank you so much, sir.
So, namaskar. Good morning to all of you. Vanakkam to all the institutions in the Tamil Nadu who have joined in this mega launch program of 467 programs and also 8 other programs which are already ongoing. I think all of these are in an online mode under ATAL Academies, and today 7 programs are starting off. My friends from different institutions, Dr. Karthikeyan from Tyagarajar Polytechnic, Dr. Ravichandran, St. Joseph's Institute of Technology, Dr. Shanti from Government College of Engineering, Srirangam, Dr. Vijayan, Government Engineering College, Tanjavur, Dr. Nirmal Kamath, Gaya College of Engineering, Professor Rajiv Tripathi, MNNIT Allahabad, my friend and my student, Dr. Vishwajit Saha, Director of CBSE, my colleagues, Professor Rajiv, Dr. Soni, Dr. Tiwari, Dr. This whole program is being conducted by Sahu from MNIT, I think, Dr. Girdhari Lal, and all other people who have joined us in this mega launch. I think we have been creating records after records. I was watching when Sony was telling that in 21st September onwards, there will be simultaneously 65 programs. Earlier, we had made a record of about 23 programs, and now we are increasing the record to somewhere 30, 40, 65 programs on a single day. Soni ji, congratulations for that great effort. Fantastic. And in fact, I would like that now sometime we should do a century. So 101 programs, like cricketers always vie for becoming centurions. So 65 is good, but I think someday we will do 100 also on single day. So that is the challenge which is there before you. And you rightly in the beginning pointed out that yesterday was the death anniversary of our honorable, very, very dear Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, in whose name this academy and these training programs have been coined. And this coining was also done by you. I remember you gave the suggestion that AICT's Training and Learning Academy, the first one of its kind established in Jaipur under your northwestern region, and this short form, becomes ATAL. It is AICT Training and Learning. ATAL becomes ATAL Academy. And you rightly pointed out some of the beautiful poems that he had created. I remember some of them actually, that Kya Khoya, Kya Paya. So in fact, right at the time of independence, we got independence, but something we lost also. We lost our culture. Actually, we had to reinvent it. Unfortunately, we did not take off away from what is known as the Macaulay education. I think that was we had to do it. Actually, we had lost it. And then there is a poem Nai Disha. So the new environment which is coming up in 1999, he wrote this. But today, new national education policy has come. So Nai Disha, that is new way of looking at education, is starting. There was a poem called Samvedana. Samvedana is what you feel empathy, that you are about others. And AICT rightly has started off with what is known as 3-week student induction program, universal human values program. Several workshops of that also are going on all the time. Like, our Soni ji is doing. We have a Neetu Bhagat ji doing that also activity. And there also tens of thousands of faculty are being trained. And then, very important, my friend Sahu, you must remember that in our school time, there used to be certain poems in books which will give us inspiration. And Dr. Bishwajit Saha, who is there from CBSE, and they are closely linked with NCERT. And in NCERT, there is a book, there is a poem called Kadam Milakar Chalna Hoga. So we have to walk together, we have to talk together, we have to collaborate with each other. I think all of that which we often tell, continuous lifelong education, self-learning, being together, happiness is happiness of everyone, not individuals' happiness, and therefore faculty development programs, which are very important for empowering our faculty, and in turn, faculty being empowering our students. I think all of these are very, very significant, and AICT has started off with all of this 3 years ago, and I'm very happy that our new national education policy, whatever it talks about, many of the elements of that were already being practiced by us. Rajiv ji rightly pointed out about teacher training, which is given so much of significance in the new policy. And we started off 2 years back itself under ATAL Academies. And in the last year, about 9,500. This year, already 18,000. Another 40,000 probably will be trained through these more than 467 programs, 50,000 probably. So I think we are at an amazing speed going ahead with faculty development, which is very significant and important. Then Rajiv ji also talked about exam reforms. Our exam reforms policy also came in about 2 years back, and several workshops of that also are being held. We are not dependent on our formal, usual rote learning, memory-based question papers, but how do we have higher levels of learning evaluated of the students, also the teachers, starting from knowing the concepts and fundamentals to moving ahead in terms of analysis, synthesis, application, not only in your area, but in other areas, how we will become innovative, how we will become creative. All of that is embedded in some form or the other in the new education policy, and we have already started off with that. And not only that, the flexibility. We have been talking about choice-based credit system for some time. And in AICT and UGC, we have already said 20% of the credits can be earned from Swayam, any other institute from where you find that the faculty is excellent, you can take those courses. So that flexibility is already built in. Now this policy gives more flexibility. The policy also talks about values and ethics. And our program on student induction program and universal human values is all about it. Indian knowledge systems, Bharatiya Jnana Parampara, which this policy talks about. We have a mandatory course on the not only values, but also about ancient traditional Indian knowledge systems, whether it is in terms of whether yoga or Ayurveda on one side to science and technology on the other side. Unless we are, not only proud of our own ancient heritage and also take it to the current status and then move ahead, we will never prosper as a society. The emphasis on languages, that is learning in the Indian languages, the mother tongue, which is emphasized. We have been allowing already courses to be run in any Indian language. So I think we have been a couple of steps already in tune with the new national education policy, and that's why I feel elated, very happy that whatever we started off has been recognized. And in terms of innovation, the hackathons which we are holding, most of you are aware, and therefore some of the questions which some of the people wrote in the blog, or I'm just reading still the chat box, and some of them are reading some of the things about the new domains and new areas. Why not other things? I think whatever was not existing 10 years ago is everything emerging. Either it has emerged or is about to emerge. And therefore, whether it is environment, whether it is the sustainable development, whether it is new way of looking at infrastructure, whether it is in terms of various tools which are used in different engineering domains, using emerging technologies which appear to be akin to that of the computer science and electronics, but they are not domain of only computer science and electronics. That is, artificial intelligence today is everywhere. IoT, machine learning, deep learning, robotics, 3D printing, I think everyone will be required to use. When we talk about 3D printing, we always talk about or think about a machine, which is mechanical engineering machine, and some software is there. Therefore, it is either computer science and mechanical engineering. But I think tomorrow's homes could be built using 3D printing. Tomorrow's biological, various organs will be printed and they will be installed into the body of the human beings. And therefore, the collaboration between different domains of science, engineering, they're all dissolving. And we all need also humanities and social sciences. Some of the areas in psychology, some of the areas in neuroscience, they have so much common between not only computer science and robotics. I think we all need to understand that there is a linkage, and education or the knowledge cannot be segregated into parts. Although for convenience we may do it, but as far as the knowledge is concerned, it is one integral whole. And that holistic approach has to be learned. And that's why all these programs are open to all disciplines of engineering and even other domains like architecture, pharmacy, humanities. And our engagement now with Dr. Bishwajit Saha, who is a CBSE director and who has taken a great lead, and they have introduced AI as one of the courses in the school itself. I think if the students from high school and 12th standard, when they are entering into the engineering colleges, if they know basics of some of those things, I think you can imagine the kind of innovation and research these guys are going to do in the future. So, wait another 5 years, the time of India has arrived. Time of India has arrived. The 21st century will belong to us. Our Atmanirbhar Bharat will not only make us self-confident, self-sufficient, self-reliant, from villages to the cities to the whole nation, but we will show the world that there is a country which will show the path of the best knowledge that can come from here, like in the ancient past, the times of Nalandas and the Takshilas are going to arrive from our universities and our institutions. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir, for your highly encouraging, inspiring words. I hope with your vision, with your direction, with your support, AICT is going to be a milestone in Atmanirbhar Bharat Nirman. I request Dr. Tiwari to propose a words of thanks. Dr. Tiwari, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good morning to all. I would like to thank our leadership, the Honorable Chairman, sir, Honorable Vice Chairman, sir, and Honorable Member Secretary, sir. We can see the wonderful leadership which we have, and we are thankful to them for giving such an opportunity. Sir, when the COVID has started, we have done 84 FDPs, and now the next leg, in 3 months, we are going to hold the 500 FDPs. So this ATAL Academy is rocking, and the name which suggests the ATAL. So as rightly pointed out by our previous speakers, that this ATAL Academy is doing wonders. Within a short span of time, we have come to the point where we have now almost 500 FDPs online, which we are doing in COVID time. You can see the change. When we were doing earlier, it was 50 persons per FDP, but now it is 200 persons per FDP, and the cost has reduced. So almost their capabilities have increased to 10 folds. So that I can explain that how that this can be, but you can calculate by the various things that the enhancement of the reach is gone to 10 folds. We have not allowed more than 2 participants for doing the 2 FDPs, 1 participant doing the 2 FDPs. So this all changes we have done, and I thank to the leadership of our AICT that they are giving this such opportunities to the technical education in India. As Rajiv sir pointed out, many of the initiative of the AICT. As sitting in the regional office, I can imagine that the institution who are getting the mails daily, almost 5 to 10 mails of the ICT, what they are doing. So this has changed a lot since last 5 years. So you can imagine, as our honorable chairman sir has told, that in next 5 years we will be the Vishguru. Sir, we are surely tell you that the nation is ready with you. So we will be going ahead to make the Vishguru. Now, I would like to thank the ATAL team under the leadership of the R.K. Soni sir. We have discussed many times, and now you can see the 500 FDPs. So it is not bounded to any region. From the regional point of view, the regional officers' behalf, I would like to thank you, sir, for giving all equal, almost 50 FDPs in each regions. 8 regions are there in AICT. So thank you, sir, for giving the equal opportunity to all regions. All the faculty members who have got this opportunity to hold the FDPs, they must be very thankful to you, because you see the reach of these FDPs. If you imagine that 500 FDPs are done by almost same number of institutions all over India. So not more than 1 coordinator is doing 2 FDPs. So see, 1 FDP, 1 coordinator and 2 FDPs per institution. Not more than that is allowed. So you can see the reach. So in my region also, as Bihar is conducting first this FDP in flag of 500. Thank you, sir, for doing this. The 7 institution heads are joining with us. So I thank you all for participating and conducting the FDP and giving the with the ICT that they are success in their goal to outreach the faculty of the technical education. There are so many faculties who want to join this FDPs. I thank you, Professor Rajiv Tripathi ji, who is the director of MNIT Allahabad, Director Vishwajit Sahaji, Central Board of Technical Education, who has very keen interest in joining with the AICT for this FDP ATAL program. So he has, I thank you, sir, for joining with the hands to nation building. I thank you, our beloved and honorable chairman, sir, Rajiv sir, MP Punia sir, whom we are missing. So I really say that whole AICT is waiting for you, sir, to join again this FDP platform so that we can hear you again, sir. I thank the whole ATAL team who has done a wonderful job. Yesterday also we joined and then make it successful. See the seamless things. In the COVID times, even we are the great success because of this team of the ATAL. All the institutions who have joined today, 7 institutions and other institutions who are going to hold the FDPs in the next 3 months. So I thank you all, and AICT team, I thank you once again. Soni sir, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tiwari, for your kind words. With the permission of chairman, this inaugural session we would like to close. I request all dignitaries and all the institutions participants to follow AICT social media handle and tag us whenever you post any good thing on the social media. Thank you so much. Thank you one and all.
Thank you to all. Thank you to all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.